Okay, this is another series of the videos I'm doing on the Ferrari SD2 diagnostic system as it applies to the Ferrari 355 F1, and this is my learning and documentation on how this is used. So what I've got going on here is I am connected currently to the OBDII port, okay, and this is what is referred to as the octopus cable. So you see there's a series of cables that come out of the main bundle, and they're labeled with letters, and the prior seller has wrote some things on these, such as like airbag, which I'm actually going to verify that as in our video. And this one I'm plugged into right now is Gearbox F1 and Motronic. Okay, so I'm plugged into this with the ISO connector, and I've got this cable going out to my rig here, and this is plugged into the ISO 1 of the SD2. Now I am absolutely connected to the transmission ECU right now, the F1 gearbox, and if this will focus in, I'm going to do some screenshots of this. Now what's interesting is it's been my understanding through various sources up until today that it was not possible to connect to the transmission ECU via the OBDII test port or socket. And kind of didn't make a lot of sense, because to connect directly to the transmission ECU you have to unplug the test socket. And I said to myself, well, if I'm unplugging that, where is the other wire going to? Well, clearly it's going to the OBDII port. Now there's a software program out there called Auto Ingenuity, and they make systems for Ferrari for pretty inexpensive dollars, and it's been stated that you can't use it on an F1 355 because you can't get to the transmission ECU through the OBDII port. Clearly that is 100% false, because I'm doing it right now. You see some of the parameters on the screen, and I'm going to get more into this, but this reminds me of something that my good friend Jack Rodman, probably the best engineer I know, taught me early on when I started my career back in '91, that if you want accurate information, you need to ask 3 people and get the same answer 3 times. This is clearly a case of disinformation, which I'm guilty of spreading, because I've been making that statement all along thinking it's fact, and it's absolutely not fact. I am connected to the transmission ECU right now, and I'm seeing all the parameters. I mean, you've got the hydraulic pressure here. Trying to get the phone to focus. I'm going to do some screenshots of all these parameter pages, and I'll have that available. Thank you.